Today is the day, y'all. I'm really not sure if I'm even gonna post this video, but I'm just gonna film it and see how things go, see if this actually even happens, and then I'm gonna post it if things go well. But this is our playroom. You know, our homeschool room's kind of down there, although we've been schooling upstairs this year. But we have this room, and it is always a disaster. I know y'all know. I know you know. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're a great minimalist and y'all have like 5 toys, and more power to you. But that is not us, because I have 4 kids. Every time they have a birthday, every time we have Christmas, they all get like a ton of toys. And it's just almost like a constant stream of more toys coming into this house. And it's become a huge stressor. This down here is not a place of peace. The kids usually just dump things out and then don't even play with them. And I am just seeing more and more that it's becoming stressful for them to have to clean up all of this all the time. It's stressful for me because I feel like I'm always nagging, saying, clean up the playroom, clean up your room. There's toys in our living room, Emmy's room, the boys' room, and this playroom. So that's 4 places in our house. So I'm about to narrow that down and put the majority of the toys in 2 of the rooms. And the boys will still have like their Legos in their room, but that's going to be it. I'm going to keep all of the books, but everything else is going. And I think what I'm going to do is clear out this whole playroom and then add things back in. Just see for sure exactly what we want and put that back in. And I think what I'm gonna do is only keep the stuff that is like really good quality toys that my kids genuinely play with. Like things like the Magnetiles and blocks and the train tracks and the Legos and the balls and the things like that. But all the cheap, crappy toys that we have a million of them that are the same, I'm getting rid of a lot of that stuff. And I think it's just going to be a lot simpler and easier, and it's just going to be better all around for everybody. I think it's going to encourage them to play with what they have more, encourage them to not have such a short attention span because they'll have less to play with and less overwhelm. And I think we're all going to be happier. So I'm going to bring you along for this journey, and let's just see how it goes. Y'all pray for me.
Goes round and round in circles, but I'm still on the ground. It's a dizzying day. I would give a lot to get away. It's getting real dark in here. Feels like I've been here 1,000.
This is just the stuff from these shelves and the one basket right here that I had upstairs. This is how many toys we have, y'all.
And we're gonna give away some of them.
It's literally insane. There's no sense in this. So I've got a donate bag, a trash bag. I'm sure I'm gonna need more of those. This bin is stuff that I'm not sure if we're gonna get rid of it or not. I'm probably gonna fill that up and then keep it somewhere and pull it out, like to rotate toys. And then this is stuff that needs to go upstairs to Emmy's room. So that's kind of how I've got the situation. Now I'm gonna start sorting through everything and figuring out what we wanna keep, donate, trash. I had to send the kids upstairs to watch TV because they were already like grabbing stuff to hoard. So like, I know they're gonna be happy that I did this, and maybe this is me, maybe I'm being a little mean, but I know that for the future of our family, this is the healthiest thing for us. Even though it might be a little bit hard for them to part with it, in the long run, it's gonna be the best. This is the best thing for our family. So I have to keep telling myself that. I told them at the end of this, if they can look through it all, if there's something they absolutely love, they can take it out. I said, but they can only take out like 5 things. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I can't do this with them down here because they're just gonna wanna keep everything, and that ain't happening.
Dark in here. Feels like I've been here 1,000 years. Could you bring some light to me, or just sit beside me and never leave?
Okay, I would say things are going well. I dumped out all of the bins. I sorted through everything. We're keeping things like balls, the wooden train tracks. We're keeping things like all the magnet tiles. I let them keep their Matchbox cars. These are things that go in our brain activity closet, like little stamps and our Mr. Potato Head and these little star connectors. And then this is stuff that needs to go upstairs in Emmy's room. It's stuff for her dolls. It's stuff for her dollhouse. And I'm going to go through all of that in a little while. I'm going to go through all of the toys in her room in a little while. And then I'm going to get the boys to go through this bin of like their little toy Nerf guns and all of that and see what they want to keep of that. As far as all of these like trucks, all of this stuff, I'm gonna get the kids to go through it and decide like one thing that they want to keep each. So we'll just have like 3 big toys, and I think I have like 3 bags to donate, 3 bags to trash. So we've already got a ton of stuff headed to donate and trash, which feels great. I also let them keep a few of their little, I'm probably going to downsize this even further, all of these little animals, but these things are really nice and they're actually really expensive and the kids do play with them a lot, so I probably will keep most of those. And then I got rid of a ton of these little character guys. I'm going to let them keep like maybe 4 or 5 of them though. This is what I'm currently working on, all of the Legos. I was using this little storage situation and it's just not working anymore because they've just got too many Legos. So I went to Dollar Tree just now and bought a ton of these little bins, which I used to organize our brain activity, and we really like them. So I bought like 12, and I'm going to organize the Legos by color and put those up here on their shelves. And so that'll be really nice to get those kind of up and out of the way. I also bought some other random storage bins at Dollar Tree that I'm going to use for different things like the closet and stuff. The boys' room is actually pretty organized other than these shelves, and they don't really have any toys in here other than like this is just like crafty stuff they've made and just things that are like important to them, like their personal things, which is one reason I got those bins. I think I'm going to put their personal things in that way it's not like just all over the place. They have like somewhere to contain it all. So that's the next task, is kind of getting these shelves and these Legos organized. next thing I need to tackle are all these books because they're arranged in a way where it's not accessible to the kids. And although they love reading books, they tend to only gravitate to the ones that are in their room or in the living room because these, I guess, it probably just seems overwhelming to them. Understandably so. So I'm going to go through that right now, and I'm going to use this big bin and put a bunch of the books in there that, frankly, I don't care to read and that they don't read a lot. And I'm going to keep them in here and then switch them out for some on these shelves later on. And then there is also a box right there of a ton of puzzles. And I need to go through that, but it's like the bane of my existence. So I don't really feel like doing that today. But eventually I'm going to go through that big box and just keep like, I don't know, I'm probably going to keep like 5 or 6 puzzles. Because my kids, after they put the puzzle together a couple of times, it's like old news. Like they don't want to do it anymore. So there's no sense in keeping a whole bunch of puzzles. So that's where we're at right now.
Could you just shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me? Shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me. Why'd you go and leave me here all alone in the shadows? Could you just shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me? Could you just shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me? Shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me. Why'd you go and leave me here all alone in the shadows? Could you just shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me? Shed a little light on me. Could you just shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me? Shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me. Why'd you go and leave me here all alone in the shadows? Could you just shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me?
Is it terrible if I'm just going to dump this whole bucket of puzzles? I mean, y'all, it's an ocean of puzzles. I think I'm just going to buy us some more. Buy us, and we'll have like maybe 4 or 5 puzzles, and that's going to be it.
Can I play with these puzzles?
How? Look. Does that look fun to you?
I can just find them.
How?
It's easy, mac and easy.
It's not easy, Emmy. Okay, randomly our power went out, but Landon and Emmy have decided they want to try to salvage some of the puzzles. So they're trying to put some together for us to keep. I have this many. I think I have like 5 bags to donate, 2 trash bags. We may have another trash bag of puzzles in a minute. We're also donating all of this. So we only have toys in this side of these storage shelves now, which is amazing. Okay guys, it's the next day. Yesterday, the day just kind of got away from me. I had to cook dinner and all of that, so I couldn't finish filming all of this and talking to y'all. And then today we had a field trip early this morning, and so I'm just now getting to finishing this video. But we got it all done yesterday. It turned out great. this is all we have left, is just this and then those bins down there. It feels so good. I feel like a weight is lifted off of me. I'm not even joking. I just feel so much lighter. I told my husband last night, I said, I feel like this is gonna fix all of our problems like for the rest of our life, which is not true, but it's just how I just feel so good about it. The kids are good with it. They came to me and they're like, oh, and then I started talking to them about it and explaining how this is gonna provide our family with so much more peace. And I said, think about how easy it's gonna be to clean up now. And then as soon as I said that, they were all just like, oh, okay. And they haven't asked for any of their toys. It's been a full 24 hours. They have not asked for anything that I've given away, and I still have it like in bags in the garage because I haven't taken it to donate it yet because I was like keeping it like, what if they freak out about like one item that I gave away that they didn't know I gave away or something like that. So I was kind of holding on to it just in case, but they haven't asked for one thing. And they have been playing with stuff more intentionally and like more focused with that toy and not just playing with it for 2 minutes and then going on to the next thing. And then they've been reading their books because now we don't have as many books and it's not as overwhelming for them. So they're like, oh, I didn't know we had this book. And they're like, oh, I love this book. I remember this one. And so it's just a lot less stressful for everyone. And I feel like everything is more intentional now. We have only toys that they absolutely love and that I know that they play with and that I know are like good quality things for the most part. Hey. So anyways, how do we feel about the playroom, guys?
Good.
Good. You think it's gonna be good?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you've been feeling like you needed to do this in your home for a while, I just highly encourage you just to bite the bullet and do it. Do it when your kids are not home. Get rid of stuff. Even though your kids may get a little bit upset with it in the beginning, just think of like the long-term health of your family. It's gonna be so much more peaceful for your family in the long run because less really is more. And I know that for sure with toys. So anyways, I hope this is encouraging for you and motivational for you. Drop a message below and let me know if you've done this recently or if you're thinking about doing it. I would love to know that. And be sure you give this video a thumbs up before you head out. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching this random fun video, and I'll see you next time. Okay, as I'm editing this video, I just wanted to hop on and kind of give you a review from a week later. It's been about a week since I donated all of their toys. And guess what, guys? They have not asked for one single thing back yet. They haven't said a word about it except for to tell me thank you. Yeah, that's been the result here. They are thanking me. I walked down to the playroom the other day and I was like, how do y'all feel about this playroom? Do y'all miss your old toys? And they said no. And my middle child said, Mommy, thank you so much for doing this for us. I really love it. And that made it all worth it right there. But I just wanted to hop on and say that real quick because I wanted that to be an encouragement for you, especially if you're like worried that your kids are gonna be upset with you or they're gonna like really miss their toys. They're not gonna miss them. So it's okay. You're doing the right thing, Mama. And that's all I wanted to share with y'all.